So next, Alex Nyland with Destructive History Fact Percent.
Yeah.
I'm Alex, and I'm going to talk about archaeology. And so coming into this internship, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I've always been interested in history, and I really enjoy history because to me, it's ever really been one of the subjects where that I would when I am sitting in history class, I feel like I'm just being told to me. Archaeology was something that I had never had any experience with, but I think it's really cool because it's the stories that were told. The way that I came about my internship was over the summer, I just kind of happened to open my governor's school email. I saw a bunch of unread emails, and there was just one from Miss Carlson that I happened to open, and I saw Montpelier archaeology dig. And I was like, okay, over the summer, this is something that I can do. I can knock it out, and it's something that I'm interested in. Looking for. So I replied to the email, and I got to be a part of at Montpelier with people, which other girls who are in the governor's school program, but they're lowerclassmen and Savannah. So they participated in the program with me along with other people who pay to come to Montpelier for a week. Work. So this is me and the girl that I worked with, and my overall mentor, I guess, for he oversaw the expedition, but I worked really closely with Kate. So this was her little plot of land that we worked on for the week, and we worked in the South Kitchen, halfway over here, and there's also a group of the house is right there. So we're right off to the side, and on towards the house come by, and they talked to our archaeologists about what's going on. And so we worked in this little plot by the South Kitchen, and I actually found this doll arm, which is really cool. Or I think it is, but it's also kind of creepy. Like when I uncovered it, I was like, what is that? Oh, that's a hand. But it was really cool to like that have meaning, and there's a story behind it, and they're not these like, I mean, this is a doll arm, which is kind of cool. Like it's not a rock or a piece of like ceramic or bone. Just basically trash that people left behind that tell these stories of the people who lived there. So I thought that was really cool. Community service, I worked in the lab for a day under Mary Finkoff, and it was extracted from the ground. It goes in bags, and it's tagged at the site, but then it comes to the lab, which is also public. Come in. Cleaned artifacts. I cleaned artifacts all day. So you just there's different ways to clean different artifacts. I mostly clean bone and ceramic, but also at the lab they boxes up here for storage. Back here you can kind of see this little box that like and they measure like the volumes of artifacts that are extracted from different sites. So for my legacy, I am working with classes here at the high school, and I've kind of come up with a lesson plan that matches attractions at Montpelier SOL standards. So this is just an example. Montpelier, but right across the road, I don't know, you guys might have noticed this building before, but before I went to Montpelier, I had no idea what it was. This is the Gilmore cabin, and it's been here that a family member from the Gilmore family has lived and occupied it. It was 1930. Behind it is a reconstruction of the Confederate Civil War street, and it's one of the best preserved in, I can't remember if they said in the States, but it's a pretty big deal. But it's really cool because right behind the Gilmore cabin was also general's quarters, and built from what was left over from that Civil War encampment. All of these cool like overlays overlaps at Montpelier of the time periods which match really well with the SLL standards for the U.S. history classes. In April, U.S. history classes are going to be taking a field trip to Montpelier. So, since I did my internship over the summer, I have an idea going into what it was going to be, or what I was really going to focus my research paper on. Drew from factors that I noticed in internship at Montpelier, and I focused on 3 factors that influence archaeology: the financial aspect and how archaeology impacts the environment. So to start with ethics, more of a controversial issue moving on into archaeology and into the future, because the stigma around archaeology, like the way the archaeologists felt in the past was we're the scientists, we're the #1 priority, we should get first pick out of and taken out. But there's kind of 3 areas that I focused on for ethics, and the first was human remains, which is obviously the most controversial. What I noticed more in the past than not, right, is like World War I and World War II sites. They have to be careful because so many different ethnicities and backgrounds in the area, so it's not easy for one person to lay claim. You decide where they're going to take these remains or what they're going to do with them, how they're going to analyze them. There's also, it's just a lot to take in, like mostly ownership, and who is going to have first pick or claim to these items. And I didn't really find a concrete answer as to how that happens. Also sites where groups will either ask that, one good example of this is there's a burial ground at Montpelier. The people who, it's a enslaved community's burial, and the group who kind of manages it has asked that they not do excavations there because they want to keep it intact and preserve the cultural integrity of it. So just kind of circumstances like that. So environmental factors, I was kind of like had a cover in front of my eyes when I went into this because we live in a really rural area, and Montpelier is a rural area. So when I was thinking environmental factors, I was thinking like really destructive, you tear up a bunch of land, replacing that. In research, I kind of focused, I found more on urban settings because what disturbs, like a hindrance to archaeologists, is construction and like sidewalks and buildings and like stuff where there's not a field. You have to move stuff. Well, right after I did my internship at the beginning of the year, I took a trip to Atlanta for like a swimming related thing. And I was on their subway system, and then when I came back and I started doing my research, I found an article from MARTA, and it's basically their subway system. Laying down tracks and like building the system up, they uncovered excavation sites that hadn't been completed and restart those excavations and finish them before they could finish laying track. So that's just an example of how urban settings uncover more, but they also to excavate than rural settings. And the financial aspect is probably the biggest factor that influences archaeology. So the South Yard that's being redone at Montpelier right now, the only reason that constructed out the buildings are like being fully set up is because they received a grant from a man named David Rubenstein, and he wants to see all the buildings there. Archaeology that's funded from the government is done because of construction. So the way the economy is going and how much is being done really influences the amount of government funding towards archaeology. To keep an interest in for archaeologists to be able to do the work that they do at archaeology in the private sector, and that interest is kept up because private sector donations and grants that are given these people, and especially the people at Montpelier, to do the archaeology that they do. So, what I learned about this experience, I really don't want to be an archaeologist. I had a really good time on my week there, but I realized that I don't have a very good eye for like very specific details, and I'm kind of an impatient person. Like, you have to take down the dirt, like millimeter by millimeter, and you have to notice. Like, when I uncovered that doll arm, we call them stratas, the layers of dirt. So we took off one strata, and I saw a little bit of the doll arm. Fiber of my being just wanted to like hop it out of the ground and just take it out because it was really cool and I wanted to see it. So you can physically just like pick it up and like plot where it is. So I'm not good at that. It sucks because they just like they're really delicate, and as soon as you uncover one piece of them, it already starts to deteriorate. So like I said, like you can't just pluck it out of the ground. You have to wait until it's fully uncovered to take it out. Around the bones, like it's just like crumbles. So it's really, really rare that you like intact that you can tell what it was or like. So I realized I don't want to be an archaeologist, but talking to other people at Montpelier, I realized that I really have a passion for history and guys this story. So when I was doing my community service, I was talking to Mary, and they have a lot of ceramics on display at the archaeology lab. Patterns on the plates and like what they meant and the colors and stuff. All this peony and pearl, which is the white and blue ceramics. But it's not, not the real stuff. But they were the really fancy plates that the Madisons would lay out. That the quality, quality for the Madisons and the people in America, but in England, the manufacturer, that was like the lowest quality that they made. Cool. And then also there were pictures on the plates that would represent like important political events of the time or stuff like that. So I thought it was kind of cool because it was like their plates were like their social media. What was on your plate was like showed how up to date and relevant you were with like what was going on at the time. So I thought that was really cool. My advice to rising seniors, I think the best thing that I could have done was do my internship over the summer because it really gave me a lot of time, what I wanted to do and how deep I wanted to go into one aspect of it and that kind of thing. I would say don't procrastinate, but it kind of just happens. Find something that you're passionate about, do something that you're not going to hate yourself about having to write a 20-page paper about. That's all I got. Oh wait, my future plans. That's a big one. I will be attending California State University, Bakersfield, on a swimming scholarship. 4 years, and that's about all I've got figured out. I'm going in undecided. I really don't know what I'm going to major in yet. Political science. I don't know. I do know that whatever I do, I really want to minor in history. I really want to keep up with that. But other than that, you can help me.
You probably had a really good history teacher. To continue studying and minor in the future. Well, I just want to say you did an excellent job with distractions, all the bells ringing and people walking around. As a person that is at all times, your composure, the way you kept it together, I was very impressed. So that don't beat yourself up if you felt a little flustered at times. I think it's really cool that you waited to the last minute to do your internship, and the fact that you did that over the summer gave you a lot of time to think. So, I just think I guess from